Hi guys, sorry I didn't post Thursday, but it's because I have been working on this vid, so hope you enjoy. We are going to be reviewing Lana Law from DTI. From what I got from the new Lana quest is Lana was tricked by a god named Agamemnon to eat an apple that cursed her based on her journal found in her room in chapter 2. Here are pictures of Lana and Nurse Julia, and another Lana watching Lana sleep. These photos are found in Lana's room in her camera. On the wall here, there are drawings of what happened and what she sees. Now, let's look at some recordings I found that Nurse Julie recorded, which is found in her office upstairs.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. The date is December 1st, 2012. It's the first day of my internship here at the hospital! My parents were a little worried, as you can imagine. Interning at a creepy hospital for medical experience isn't exactly the ideal dream they envision for their teenage daughter. Regardless, I'm glad they trust me. Testing, 1, 2, 3. There's a new patient around my age named Lana, who just arrived a few weeks ago. Oh, and the date is January 18th, 2013. I feel drawn to her for some reason. I probably just pity her. After all, that could be me in her shoes. She was recently locked up in a room for lashing out. I snuck her some cookies from the vending machine. I know it was against the rules, but I couldn't help it. I believe she deserves kindness. Future official nurse-to-be, Julie here. The date is March 22nd, 2013. It's finally spring! It's so beautiful in the staff courtyard. I wish I could take Lana outside of the hospital to see all the newly grown flowers. I picked some fresh anemones for her room today. She didn't know it was me who placed them there. If she can't experience it herself, then I'll bring spring to her. Ugh, I think I'm coming down with a fever. I don't feel so good these days. The date is, what was the date again? Oh, right, it's, May 12th, I think. I'm not sure if I only have a fever at this point. My mind feels hazy some days, and I'm starting to hallucinate that someone's watching me while I sleep. I'm scared to tell the senior nurses. I don't want them to think I'm crazy. I would tell Lana, but she's finally starting to get better, and I don't want to jeopardize her progress. Besides, she spends the majority of her time obsessively reading those stupid mythology books now. It's winter again. I've been interning here for a little over a year now. I'll be graduating high school in a few months, and soon I'll get out of this place and start nursing school. Lana told me I should quit. She must be jealous of me. I don't believe her when she says she cares about me. I feel so conflicted nowadays. I'm always angry. I look and smell different. I don't know what's happening to me. But I'm scared. He revealed himself to me today. He said that he's going to make me suffer, and that it's all Lana's fault. It's not my fault for loving her. Lana was right this entire time. She was never crazy. But she's gone now. She's free. If me turning into a monster will satisfy him and protect her, then so be it. I'm sorry, Lana. I promised I'd come visit you after you got out. He said if I give in to it, he'll leave you alone. I have to protect you, Lana. And I hope that one day you'll forgive me. Help me! She's going mad! Get to the pep talk!
These recordings show that Nurse Julie was turned into this monster like what we believe to be Lana's parents in Chapter 1. Now, let's look at what her journal says. It's been 6 months, and I can still feel them crawling inside of my stomach. I can never eat or look at another apple again, not after what he did to me. I was fooled, and I'm ashamed. He's the reason I'm in this wretched place. I want to leave, but I know I can't. I cannot leave until I'm better. I can sense that he's here. They can't see him, but I know he's there, or at least a part of him is. It's been a while. I haven't had access to my journal in 2 months. I was locked into my room for acting out. The nurses said I was unstable and a danger to myself and others. I knew I recognized his name from somewhere. I've read my Greek Tales book from back to cover, hoping to find out more about him, who he is, and who he was. Maybe it would help me figure out why me. I live in constant paranoia. I'm always wondering, is today the day? I can see the flowers blooming from my barred window. I wish I could smell them. It's been so long. Nurse Julie said I've been making progress and that she's proud of me. I've been growing fond of Nurse Julie, but I'm worried about getting too close to her. The whispers grow louder and they tell me horrible things. I feel defeated. I can't stop what's going to happen to her when I leave. He poisons and destroys everything he touches. My birthday passed. I'm almost an adult now. My parents couldn't make it. Yet again they made out the same excuse that they always do. It's okay though. I know that they're in pain, and I know that they don't understand me. I hope that if I get out of this place they'll be able to look at me lovingly again. I hate celebrating my birthday now. Somehow Nurse Julie makes it all better. She even baked me a cake, triple chocolate. I don't understand how someone so young and bright could work in a place like this. Nurse Julie has started to become aggressive. I knew this would happen. I knew he would do this. She's turning, just like my parents did until he decided to leave them alone. I don't think I'll be here much longer to see the outcome. I don't know whether to be happy or sad about that. In other news, I finally found some information on him from the hospital library. Agamemnon. I think I know why he's doing this now. His greed cost him everything. And now innocents like me are paying the price. He's using Nurse Julie to taunt me. Some days she's dazing off. I saw a fly land directly in her eye the other day, and she didn't even notice it. He knows I care about her. He knows I've been researching him. I hope he's scared. I hope he knows that someday I'll figure out a way to stop him. I told Nurse Julie she needs to leave this place, leaving me along with it. But she refused. She's stubborn just like me. It's finally happening. No, not that. Not yet. I'm being discharged. My body isn't sick anymore. My mind, well, it's not as clouded as before. My hair finally grew back, and I feel terrible for my parents. They told me not to worry about the hospital fees over the phone, but I could hear the distress in their voices. It's killing them. My sickness was killing them. I've packed all of my bags. I tried to say goodbye to Julie, but she doesn't recognize me anymore. She's become terribly pale, and she doesn't look like herself. My heart is broken. Lana was tricked and forced to run away from home after she went to a hospital and met Julie, and then after she left, Julie became a monster and killed everyone in the hospital. But Lana was there because of a sickness that seemed to be cancer or something similar to cancer. The found herself working in DTI to escape her life from before, but was trapped. Why she finally knew the truth. To know more about the god that tricked her, let's look at the lyrics of Lana's song in Chapter 3.
Agamemnon, I call upon your glorious power. Master, please transform me so I can obliterate this puny imbecile once and for all! Let me tell you a story of betrayal between two people unalike. There was a goddess who was immortal against the jealousy of a warrior. And when the time came for a judgment, there were more wrongs than right. There was no solace, no immunity. If only he sacrificed a few souls for the temptation in his heart. His life was doomed right from the start. He wanted more than what he got, but it was locked to him. Obsessed with immortality, he wanted to live eternally. Wanted to make himself a god, and now he's locked Let the battle begin!
This tells the backstory on Agamemnon. He was originally a greedy warrior that wanted more than what he had and wanted to make himself a god and live forever. But when he tried, he was locked away by what I believe to be the other gods or the goddess that was said in the song. So he is making innocent people pay for his greed. He seems to have an issue with making his possessed people look normal though, because the fake Lana that used to sit in her chair before Lena glitched and dozed off like Julie. And Lena was in on it, so Lena has always been a part of the plan. Lana, then fake Lana's, then Lena. This all the info I have for now. Comment down below if I missed anything. Bye guys.